Hey guys, how's it going and welcome back to another episode. In today's episode, we're here for Noche Blanca. So in today's episode, we're going to be doing something a little different. I'm just going to be narrating along, the video that I shot when we went there. So we're going to be starting on the corner of 60 and 61st, Calle 60 y 61. And that's a cathedral over there to the left. You're going to see it. There you go. And this usually lights up throughout the week. They light it up today for the event. We're here in the center of the city. As I said, that's the famous sign over there. There's a famous Christian over there. And we're going to follow her. And there's, a bunch of things like this all throughout to make sure people know what's going on. So there's tons of guides and all, all that good stuff. Again, this is by Palacio. We're still in Centro, right? They had a huge concert there. Again, I can't really play the music. I can only play so much because of audio situations, but you guys can figure it out. You can see all the people there just for that one event there, and there was many events like that all throughout. Again, the whole center of the city. Look at all those people. Again, this is more typical of a Saturday night, but again, it's like enhanced times 100 with all the art. Look at that cute doggy. How's it going? Just roaming around, not a care in the world. He's also checking out the art. Look at that. So again, these are all just like the little food stands. They're all over the city. All over these events, I think they're just doing some French fries there. And then this is the famous Marquesita, as you can see there. We got two guys going, triple action there, with all the patrons that are wanting their Marquesita while they're enjoying the events, the festivities of Noche Blanca. This is the first huge monster event that the city has had since the whole, the whole sick situation. So thank God that, we're back to normal. Things are nice and awesome. And anyways, here's a beautiful Marquesita, as you guys can see. That's usually how it's made. That's a famous queso de bola, the cheese. It's comes from Holland or whatever. And basically that's how it's served. That's just with cheese. That's the real Marquesita, as you can see there. But there are various variations. There's I think the same lady just frying up some more potatoes for more patrons. And I think they fry up little hot dogs and all kinds of things. But anyways, back to the Marquesita. As you guys can see, it's basically a crepe. And it's filled with whatever you want, whether it's, Philadelphia cream cheese, or chocolate, or in this case, you're going to see this guy's going to put what I like on it, which is Nutella. Look at that. You're going to see it in a second. There you go. Look at that. Got a nice little Nutella there. And as you guys can see, you're going to put Nutella, some more of that cheese, and roll it up into a nice crispy little crepe that's chocolatey, cheesy goodness. And you can add all kinds of things. They have marmalades, whatever, anything you can imagine they got. There's all kinds of carts, and each cart offers different things. And see that one, you can see what they offer. And this guy's just the art of the Marquesita. So now we're going to be leaving in Centro, and we're going to be walking up Calle 60. This street has been closed down for this event. A lot of times they close it down for events like this. So you can see some musicians in the street doing their thing. But in this case, tonight's events, they're closing down the whole street so that people can walk up and down and enjoy all the festivities going on. Again, such as, you see these dancers and musicians doing their thing, and you're going to be seeing all kinds of art. More musicians. Look at these guys. Kind of felt bad for these guys a little bit. They were playing some nice jams. I think I can play you some in the background. You can probably hear it there. But you'll see what happens. It's just part of being at an event like this, and man, it makes me so happy and so glad that we are back. But yeah, see, as you can see, these musicians just set up shop. You know, basically they can use the electricity from the city for free. They just kind of hook it up. They bring their equipment. They set up, playing some awesome tunes. Look at that. Let's just listen to them for a little bit while we can. What's this? A giant ocean of people as they're playing surfer music? The irony. I guess all those people were leaving some sort of event or something. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, I just love capturing humanity. I love capturing things like this.
Oh no.
Well, he's trying to capture it.
They got swallowed up by the ocean.
Look at this guy doing his thing now. Just had to show you just for a few seconds. This guy, I just thought he was. I love when a fat guy does things. I'm a fat guy myself, and whenever a fat guy scores a touchdown or does something like this, I mean, you gotta give him an extra round of applause, right? Am I right or am I right? Let's just check this guy out. So this is a friend of ours. He's an artist out here. You've seen many artists that we've shown you and shared with you. A lot of them obviously Christian's friends. And this guy's name is Mauricio, and he basically has a print shop, and he makes decals, and he makes the prints. So he's just selling prints there on paper, but he makes professional prints on any kind of material, I'm pretty sure. And like I said, he has a professional print shop and machine in town, and he's doing his thing. And there's Christian there, talking shop, some art stuff. I don't know what they were talking about, but I'm sure it was interesting. Just art stuff, and I was just doing some B-roll, just doing my own art, right? Just capturing them. That's his wife, and they're just there, doing their thing, representing at Noche Blanca. And that's in Parque Santa Lucia. So we've already been walking down Calle 60 for a bit. So that's in Parque Santa Lucia. He's pretty much the first guy there when you get inside the park. And there he's showing us some ink, some ink work. He's gonna, you'll see in a second. I don't want to ruin it. But basically, just like he, does these prints on all kinds of materials, not only does he create these figures, to create the prints, but then as a kind of like a little parting gift, you can get a little kind of mini tattoo, I guess, an ink tattoo. Well, I mean, all tattoos are ink, but not a permanent tattoo. And yes, obviously Christian wanted to get one, so she got one. We also bought some artwork. I just didn't capture that on camera, but it's no worries.
Wow!
Look at that. We at least captured that.
El mejor moratado y alcanforado.
Maja.
Eso es para ocasión. Eso es para ocasiones.
And then that's again Parque Santa Lucia, the big chairs that you see all around the city, but this is like the big version that I have in that park. Usually it's just the double chairs. But yeah, anyway, so we're here and just going into one of the many little tents all over, all spread out throughout the whole street as you're walking up and down. And there's, as you can see, tons of people just selling and buying all kinds of awesome artwork, whatever it is, And the thing is, it's I can show you as much as I can, but it's one of those things that you gotta just go experience for yourself, and hopefully you get to do that one day when you're out here. I think they have Noche Blanca, I know once a year, probably twice a year, But yeah, these events are awesome, and like you can see, all kinds of people, that are artists, that live here, are again selling their artwork, sharing their artwork, participating in this giant art convention, art event, where there's art of all types. There's people participating in many aspects. You can see, not only musicians, but painters and all kinds of craftsmen, and it's just an all-out art festival, a awesome way to celebrate art on every level, and you can participate in any way, shape, and form. As you saw, you can just simply post up something like that as just artwork up against the wall, or you can have a booth, or you can just dance on the street. Doesn't matter. But yes, as you can see, this is a lot of fun. A lot of people participating in many shapes and forms. Look at these people doing some live painting. If you remember last year, Christian was doing some live painting on, not last year, sorry, the last time that we had Noche Blanca, which was 3 years ago. So yeah, I remember Christian. So you look at people selling food, all kinds of food and all kinds of awesomeness there. But as I was saying, Christian was participating at the last Noche Blanca. She was doing a live painting just like that guy was doing. And I'll link that video at the end of this one, so once you finish watching this video, you can watch that. But as you can see, there's all kinds of people selling all kinds of stuff, whether it's food, that they made themselves, on preserves, pizza, people selling books, people selling, the famous artists there, people selling all kinds of things. Famous little dog. If you guys know the area, you know him. But yes, to me, I think Noche Blanca is an awesome event in which a lot of people can participate, no matter what your level. And again, whether you have a store already operational like this person does, whether you already have an art studio there or elsewhere. Whether you're just a street artist and you just post up on the street without any permits or anything like that, you can do that. You can do anything, and you can just, again, sit down like Christian is doing right there and taking a picture. Look at that. Hey. And yeah, just enjoying the night, having a fun old time. So as you can see there, the crowds are immense, and they're just fun. People are just having all kinds of fun. People are DJing, having a little mini rave right next to a little mini pop-up store. People are dancing the night away. And yeah, by the way, this is an awesome lens, huh? Don't you think? I should shoot more videos with this lens and this camera. But yeah, again, the crowds are immense. There's booths right there next to me to the left. As you walk up and down there to the left and to the right, and people selling everything. Again, jewelry, food, anything you can imagine. Then you got the traditional food vendors, there as well. And so it's a mix of old tradition, and it's a mix of new art and new food and new everything, you know what I mean? And everybody's here, no matter who you are, everybody's welcome. And see, there's art galleries there. Now we're at Parque Santa Ana. All right, so we've walked all the way down Calle 60, and we are now in Parque Santa Ana. And we're just, walking around the park, and, around the park there are galleries, and as you can see, the galleries are all open. They're all showing their art, and everything's open to the public, and people can enjoy the art that's indoors and just simply go right back outside and enjoy the art that is outdoors. As you can see, all the vendors there selling all their art, and yeah, so you can see the mix of of all kinds of income levels, you know, on the art spectrum and everything. And it's a very interesting, eclectic mix as you enjoy the festivities. But the best part is that it's open to everybody, and all of this is free to everybody. And yeah, and most of the people selling what they're selling, very cheap, very reasonably priced, not cheap. Again, you go inside, you know, some of those galleries and things are not cheap, and nothing is really cheap. I'm just saying, you know what just a reasonably priced, you know, meaning anyone can afford to come and enjoy a night out, and enjoy good music, you know, all the way till 2 in the morning. Basically, festivities start like around 8 o'clock at night, and they go all the way through past 2 in the morning. Really, I think like the last artist goes on stage like around 2 in the morning, and it just goes on throughout the night. And yeah, it's tons of fun, and for all kinds of people. Again, you know, look at these people selling coffee. How cool is that? I'm sure that they have a coffee shop somewhere, and they're just like, hey, let's just sell coffee out here. Look at the, you know, again, what we saw earlier with the neon. I didn't even get a chance to comment on that, but that was also cool art. I love like that neon art. That's pretty cool. People selling clothes, you know, people selling all kinds of awesome stuff. And yeah, and you know, we're walking past Parque Santa Ana now. You know, we're, you know, now up the street of a little bit. As you can see, Parque Santa Ana's in the background there. And right behind, you know, just a few more galleries. You know, people are, you know, singing in the street, doing all kinds of awesome things, and having events on the street as well, you know, all the way up until, I think this is where it ends, around where the Soho Galleries is. So, and yeah, so we're basically nearing the end. Let me see, you can see all the people there, you know, doing all kinds of art. You know, they had a wonderful event. I don't know what it was, but I'm sure it looked wonderful. And see, you can participate and paint and do all kinds of cool stuff. And it looks awesome. It looked cool. Looked interesting. You know, it's art. You know, it's all in the eye of the beholder. Look at the awesome, cute dog. Huge dog. And I think that's where we're going to end it. So, guys, thanks again for watching. Love you guys. Much appreciated. If you enjoyed this kind of content, don't forget to please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you can, you know, enjoy more videos like this. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.